What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the GGBL. We've got game 4s, potentially game 5s. You can probably tell that some series will go game 5. This is the way that the GGBL operates. 40-plus minute video here tonight. Hopefully you guys are ready for that one as much as I am. Let's get into game number 1 here across our slate. We've got the Moonshots trying to survive here. Nashville somehow with a 2-1 lead in this series. And right out of the gate, we got the top first. We got Luis Garcia Jr. with a nice play at second, but he can't complete the play, can't complete the throw to first, and Soderstrom delivers. Potentially maybe the knockout punch in the first inning. We'll see. We'll see. Looking for the hit it here cafe. Not going to quite get it there, but I think he probably won something. 2-run shot here for Sody Pop. Maybe that's what he won. Caffeine-free Pepsi or something. I don't know. Making stuff up. Let's get to Jared Jones's outing here. 3.93 has not pitched in the postseason. Bottom of the first, just as Miami got a lead, they give up a leadoff double here to Xavier Edwards. Of course, he's got speed to burn. Maybe he'll try to steal second base. We'll see. Corbin Carroll, next man up. 2-2 pitch. Going to pull this one out there to right field. That's Chase DeLauder with a nice throw back into Ketel Marte, but not in time. Very close play. Good relay throw to try to get the speedy runner, but Corbin Carroll has an RBI double. Next batter, full count pitch here to Zach Neto. He swings and misses. That was a very enticing pitch for Neto. He does like to deliver on some power in real life. 2-2 pitch here to Brody Bush, and he does exactly what you should do. That is textbook. Go the other way on an outside pitch, but this was a slider outside that he wasn't fooled on. He stayed on it, and he got some good pop on that 2-run shot. So Brody Bush gives Nashville the lead. Let's jump now to the top of the second. We got offense just flying in this one. Chase DeLauder ties this bad boy up. Second home run of the postseason for DeLauder, and he also goes to the opposite field. Little running fastball. Outside pitch. Take it the other way. 3-3 game up until the bottom of the 7th inning. This had been a tight battle all the way through, but Lourdes Gurriel breaks the tie, goes 455. That is a moonshot. No pun intended against the Miami Moonshots. So Gurriel Jr. gives the Nashville Blazers the lead here by 2 runs. It's a 2-run blast, and Miami is maybe running out of outs here. Let's jump now to the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 pitch, and this is a deep drive to center field, and that baby's gone too. Brody Bush with another home run. It's on fire. And the team looking on, the Miami Moonshots looking up to the heavens, looking up to the full moon perhaps to say, hey, we need some help here. Well, they're not going to get it. Luis Garcia Jr., he goes yard, and he actually goes to the hit it here cafe. Luis, I think you won something. Hometown discount, 10% off. Top of the 9th, 2-2 pitch. Benny Blanco strikes out, and that is it. Jeremiah Estrada shuts it down. Miami, the number 2 seed in the NL. LA was number 1. The number 2 seed falls. And I think they probably got the commissioner's kiss of death. That's me. The kiss of death. I had said on stream, even during the season, that Miami was the team to beat. It seemed like in gameplay at least, they were very, very, very tough. Almost maybe impossible to beat. They had that huge winning streak during the season as well that we witnessed on stream. And they just couldn't find a way to beat Nashville. Nashville's on this crazy run right now. They're hot. No pun intended with their team name either, the Blazers. So Miami will fall. Nashville moves on, and they will play the winner here between these two teams in this series, an NL West rivalry matchup here in the divisional round. We got Glasnow, we got Springs on the mound, LA, Seattle. Let's get it underway. And you know what? Glasnow's got a very tough lineup to go get. A lefty, switch, lefty throughout the first 5 hitters. Kevin Stoit's in the bottom of the first, going to get him started here, at least with runner on. That's a 2-out double. We'll see if Seattle can capitalize on the runner in scoring position now. Stoitz has been hot all season long, probably rookie of the year at this point. Wilyer Abreu, base hit. No, going to be robbed by Gleyber Torres. That's an incredible play at second base. Good range from Gleyber. Jump to the top of the second here. Brandon Nimmo. He's going to get a hold of this one. A four-seamer. Hitting about 91. Wilyer Abreu gives a leap and a look, but it's gone. Nimmo's got the solo shot. Not a lot of exit velo. I do like to look at that just to see if was it a cheapie, was it carried by the wind, or was it a line drive? Did he get all of it? I'm not sure. But either way, it is 1-0 LA. Cedar Rafaela strikes out. And we will end the second inning. Let's go 1-2 pitch in the bottom of the second. C.J. Abrams can't lay off the Glasnow curve. And Ozzie Albies in the bottom of the second in a 2-2 with 2 outs in the second. 2s are wild. Gets a base hit right past second base. Eli White, speaking of 2s are wild, Eli White, 443, gets a 2-run bomb, and it is his second home run of the postseason. There's a lot of numerology going on here in the GGBL, and this is the second game of our night. What is going on right now? Let's jump to the top of the third. Ryan Mountcastle delivers on a pretty decent pitch there by Jeffrey Springs, but that won't do him any good, but this will. Gleyber Torres grounds out into a double play, and 2s. Always with the 2s. Started by Austin Riley there at third base. Bo Bichette, ground ball, little one-hopper there to Riley. He makes the throw across the diamond. We're out of the third inning. Springs, of course, loves that. He's been pitching solidly up until this point. We will see if he can maintain. Let's jump to the bottom of the third. We got Wilyer Abreu going to fly out there to Rafaela in center. And Glasnow's through the third. Let's jump now to the top of the fifth. Both pitchers pitching well right now. Going to get all the way to the top of the fifth, and still the score is locked at 2-1. Springs has really calmed it down since that couple first innings here, only giving up the 1 run. 9 strikeouts now for him, and that pitch arsenal, the repertoire, that breakdown, he is really building everything off the fastball. He's looking good. So far, so good. Mountcastle going to get a little cheapy right here, though. Going to get it right past Kevin Stoitz. We're going to round second. Nope, not going to get super aggressive there. Still 1 out. Mountcastle's now got 2 hits, and we got a change. It's a little interesting time for a change. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You've got such a stacked bullpen. I think, yeah, it makes sense. Let's go Camilo Duvall. You got Iglesias back there. You got Matt Strom. You got some weapons. We'll see if you can lock this thing down with Duvall. But he's going to walk Gleyber Torres. Now the bases are juiced with 1 down. You're looking for a double play. No sac flies. You got to get a quick double play somehow or a strikeout. 2-2 pitch here, and Bichette takes this one looking. He's frustrated, but he quickly calms himself down, able to challenge, and it was a ball. So the ump missed this one. It is a full count with 1 down. Here's the pitch. We got a ground ball to Riley. Great play from his knees back to Albies at 2 across to first, and Kevin Stoitz completes it. The double play. Bichette, I think at this point, you're taking the strikeout because that one did not do you any good. That is a twin-killing, inning-ending double play. You had the runner at third as well. That one hurts. So Seattle's still in the driver's seat here. 2-1 game. Deep fly ball to left, but Grisham is there to make the final out in the 5th. So LA holds Seattle still to 2 runs. Here's a ground ball base hit here from Nimmo, right past Perdomo at short. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. See who's stepping up here. Now we got Cedar Rafaela against the lefty. Deep drive to left center. That baby is gone. 438. Might as well call it deep center. That was more center than left center, but Rafaela, the deepest part of the ballpark, 438. Going to give LA the lead, and then in the top of the 9th, if that wasn't the kill shot, this one is. Tristan Casas, 430. That one's more to right center field. We can call it that. 105 on the exit velo. That is going to do it. LA stays alive thanks to Tyler Glasnow's really good outing and the clutch hitting from Cedar Rafaela. Tristan Casas getting the extra insurance home run. He went 4 for 4 in this game. I didn't really account for all of his other hits because they didn't really impact the rest of the game. But that solo home run towards the end definitely got LA over the hump here. All right, so they tie the series up. It is 2-2. Again, we will get that game here tonight to determine who's going to play Nashville in the NLCS. Let's jump over here to the ALDS. Game 4 here between the Breeze and the Strings. I love the abbreviations between these two teams. One of them is Shy and Ken. It says chicken. The other is Kenchi. Kenchi Chicken. Sounds like a Japanese restaurant. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Kenchi. William Contreras, deep drive to left, but that is not going to stay fair. 1-2 pitch here to Contreras, and he flies out. So Bubic, first batter faced, could have been 1-0, but instead it is 0-0 with a clean first inning. No runners allowed, no walks, no hits. Other than Contreras' foul ball, it's been weak contact in the bottom of the first inning. They got some time. They got a lot of time. Josh Young here in the top of the second gets a base hit on a 2-strike count. Runners on the corners now. Base hit here for Colt Emerson. That will score the game's first run. Kentucky's up 1-0. Shane Baz got to settle it down right here, though. Can't get it away from him here. Let's jump bottom 2. Marcelo Meyer, deep drive to right field, but Churios got that one. Confident catch out there in right. Jump now to the top of the third. We got quick highlights in this one, guys. Base hit, 2-2 count. Churio is going to strike out. Has not been hitting very well at all in this divisional round. Man's hitting like 143 at this point. Not good. Shane Baz has been better. But he's got to calm this thing down here in the top of the third. He gets another strikeout. Got to complete it, though. Contreras got him. End of the third inning. We will see if Chicago can answer here. Bottom third, full count pitch. Off the lefty. Contreras, righty-lefty matchup. He didn't miss this one. No foul ball here. Contreras gets his payback. He times it up. Ties this game up as well. 1-1 game now. Top of the fourth, full count pitch. Nico Horner down the line. It's fair. That will be an easy double there for Nico Horner. Leadoff double. Getting these Strings started. Josh Young. That is a base knock right past the third baseman. Let's see if they're going to fire it home. Yep, but no advance from Nico Horner. Pretty smart there. He's got speed to burn, but I would not do that with nobody out. 1-2 pitch here, Colt Emerson. He's got a knock earlier in the game, but this one he takes looking. Deep drive by Jordan Beck. That should score the run. Look at that. PCA. That is a double for any other center fielder. If PCA is not out there, that is falling for a double. That's going to score maybe 2 runs. But PCA makes the catch. It's only going to give up 1 run on this sac fly. 2-2 pitch here. That's a hot shot ground ball from Cal Raleigh, but the out is made at second base. Thanks to Marcelo Meyer's slick play at third. Let's jump down to the bottom of the fourth. Bubic is still out there. That is a base knock for Marcelo Meyer. Rounding second, headed for third. Rounding third, headed for home. We'll see if they make a throw. Nope, Bogart's going to hang on to it. This game is tied. A 2-out RBI double from Marcelo Meyer. Good swing as well, staying right through it. Good extension all the way through, hitting it into the gap. How about Josh Adams in a 1-2 pitch? Wow, drops it right in front of Churio. Headed for home, scoring easily is Marcelo Meyer. Chicago is up 3-2. That's a huge knock for Josh Adams. Good for the confidence as well. Bottom fourth here still. Contreras takes this one looking. I don't know. Put a swing on it, man. You already timed him up. You already got a home run off him. Almost had home run earlier, too. Starting pitchers are out of the game here. We are going to the bullpen. It is Ashcraft and Ryan Gusto time. The top of the sixth. Base hit here. Emerson's got another knock. Runners at first and second. Top of the sixth. Can't make any mistakes. Starting to get late into the ball game here. We got a walk for Jordan Beck. You can only keep Kentucky's offense down for so long. Oneil Cruz, base hit down the line. That's going to tie the game. Kentucky's going to score another run and then another run. It is a 3 RBI double for Cruz. Kentucky's got the lead 5-3. And I don't know, man. Chicago fans, they got to be feeling it right now. You had the lead on this 2-seed Kentucky. You're the underdogs here. You're the Cinderella. This should be your series. You are up 2-1. This is all you. This is all you. 6th inning is over. Kentucky with a good inning there to shut down the Breeze. 8 knocks for the Breeze, only 3 runs, 11 hits for Kentucky. They got 5. Let's jump now to get Luke Weaver's appearance here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Got a walk. PCA is already 1 for 3. That's a good pitch not to go after. He is very selective. He draws a walk, gets a stolen base as well. I like it. Let's be aggressive here. Down by 2 runs, 8th inning. You got to make something happen. You just have to. 2-2 pitch here. Blaze Alexander going to ground out to second. Horner's got the play. And we got 1 down. Advance the runner to third. Good little small ball approach here. Austin Hayes. I don't know how he turned on that, but that is a slider that he's going to go deep on. Whoa! Cinderella magic. Austin Hayes, 2nd home run of the postseason. That's a 2-run shot to tie the game. Do they still have it in them? The Cinderella magic. Bottom 8th inning, 2-run shot off Luke Weaver. And look at this. This was a slider inside that he just dropped the hands, got the barrel around. Awesome job. Good piece of hitting there from Austin Hayes. Cade Smith going to come on out. Going to try to get 3, 4, and 5. He's going to get Polanco. He's going to get Churio. And then he's got to go get next batter here, Xander Bogaerts. A lot of professional hitters right here. 1-2 pitch. Got him. K's the side. So we've got the bottom of the 9th for the Breeze. Can they get something done? They got Jose Ferrer on the mound, the lefty. Josh Adams doesn't offer. He draws a walk. He represents the winning run. Here's Contreras, lefty, righty. Love the matchup. However, ground ball, double play. Ouch. That one hurts. You like the matchup with Contreras right there facing the lefty. I would have thought that he would have done some damage. Maybe could have walked it off for Chicago, sent this thing into the ALCS. However, Laureano has had some big hits this postseason as well, but not this time. He could have also hit a walk-off home run. No such luck. Let's jump now to extra innings. We've got the top of the 13th. Josh Young is up. He is 4 for 5, guys. Nico Horner also got on base. He steals a bag. And then against Jason Adam, this is do or die spot. And he gives up a base hit down the line, all the way into foul territory, up against the wall. That's going to score a run. Horner is in. Josh Young is 5 for 6 in this game to try to keep the strings alive. 2-1 pitch here to Colt Emerson. He's down the line. Pulls it right over the bag. Young is going to score as well. 7-5. And then look at the slide by Emerson. They don't score this run, this extra run, but I just thought it was a beautiful slide. Had to show it. Emerson with the fire and the momentum, right? He's going for 2. He's going to try to get this thing to 8-5. But David Bednar comes on. Reagan's going to ground out. That is out number 1. PCA swung on a miss at the curve. Out number 2. Run out of outs. 1 more left. Blaze Alexander, your final hope for the Breeze. Not going to happen. Bednar shuts it down. A strikeouts in the ballgame. Back-to-back strikeouts, I should say. And that is going to do it. So Chicago still has a chance, but they could have ended it right here in this one. Just did not quite do it. But again, that Kentucky Strings offense, you got to watch out for it, guys. Got to watch out for it. 15 hits in this one, 7 runs up on the board, 5 for 6 for Josh Young. This offense is insane. Speaking of offenses, we've got 2 good ones in this matchup, Phoenix and Colorado. We are in Colorado, if you can't tell by the coyote there in center field. 4-0 game, then a 10-run game. It's been kind of bipolar a little bit. We've had a lot of offense in Game 2, and then we're back to normal here. Game 1 and Game 3, kind of, you know, the prototypical baseball scores, if you will. So we've got a good pitching matchup as well, so maybe this one will be more of the same. Teoscar Hernandez, former Madison Muskie, with the base knock here. An RBI single, going to get us started off here in this highlight reel. We're in the top of the 4th. Game was 0-0. Both Skubal and Mackenzie Gore, both stingy lefties, were looking pretty good until Will Smith says, "It's all right, Teoscar, I can do that." a little bit better. You got a little rinky-dink single for an RBI. I'm going to drive myself in. 441. Almost an upper deck moonshot from Will Smith. I mean, this stadium is so large with the stands and the bleachers out there, but 441 is no cheapie. Bottom fourth still, Pete Alonso. Woo, baby. Alonso goes upper deck, 421. And again, if you're asking how did Will Smith go 441 but not get upper deck, it's literally because Alonso got it on the foul line. Dimensions are shorter on the poles. Yeah, you guys got that, though. You're baseball people. You know that. Mackenzie Gore still looking good. Going to get Devers Decay. Taylor Ward strikes out here in the bottom of the sixth. Scooble's got 9 strikeouts. This is pitch 107, and Jeffrey Westick going to keep it rolling here for the Yotes. That should be a 2-out double. We'll see if they're going to be able to drive him in, and maybe they keep Scooble out here. We'll see. Do they do that? Yes, they do. 2-2 pitch to Lenin Sosa. Ground ball. A little lazy ground ball to Altuve. That was upwards of 110 pitches for Scooble. He is definitely done in this game number 4. So Pete Fairbanks going to try to shut it down. A 1-run lead. Phoenix with the 2-1 lead in the series, but Colorado's got a 2-1 lead in this game. Going to get back-to-back Ks. Got one more guy to get. It's Nacho Molina, who's got 429 during the postseason. He's been awesome. He's going to keep it alive here for Phoenix with a base knock. He's pumped. All right, next batter up is Kazuma Okamoto. 1-2 pitch. Let's go the other way. Base knock here for the Firebirds. So they're trying to make something happen, y'all. Trying to make something happen. We'll see if they're going to be able to drive in Nacho Molina. I still have not seen if they pinch run. But it is up to Wensil Perez. Strikeout, pop-up, and ground-out. Still just trying to find it. 1-2 pitch, and the breaking ball got him. It looked like a slider. I guess we'll never know. But Fairbanks shuts it down. Phoenix falls in this one. It is a 2-2 series tie. We'll get Game 5 in this episode. Again, like it always happens this way. For all you GGBL veterans out there, you know the drill. You know it. We always get Game 5s. We always get Game 7s. Is it good for content? Yes. Is it good for my health? No. Just because, well, you guys know the drill, right? I got a lot of games to edit. We're headed back out here to LA, and of course you guys have seen how this series has been close during the middle games, games 2 all the way up to game 4. But game 1 was not close. 6-1 victory for Seattle. And now we get into game 5, and maybe we get a potential blowout here in this one as well. Brian Wu is going to take them out against George Kirby. That's the matchup that we've got. Let's jump to the bottom of the first. And Brian Wu has already given up a 1-out double here to Bo Bichette. Let's see if LA can capitalize on this one. We got Lindor going the opposite way. Is it going to enough carry to it? Nope, it's going to be off the wall, and this wall is giving some of these left fielders a problem. Not Chandler Simpson, though. Remember when Chandler Simpson was an LA Knight? He played the wall perfectly. He was a great outfielder out here. But they got rid of him. He's a Madison Muskie now. So 1-0 thanks to the Lindor RBI. Then Gleyber Torres goes deep in the very next inning. So far so good for George Kirby. He has been shutting down Seattle's offense, which is a good one in its own right. However, maybe I spoke too soon. Top of the third, base hit here for Steven Kwan. And oh no! What are we doing? Rounding third, headed for home. Oh my gosh. No. I mean, the ball was there. You can't run on Lindor like that. No way. So Seattle just trying to be aggressive. And then in the top of the third, we get a Perdomo bomb. Oh, baby. It just kept going. 477. Oh, my God. Honestly, that is the longest home run that I have probably seen ever in the GGBL. That is a record. 477? Are you kidding me? 23 feet away from 500 in a game? In a playoff game? That's insanity. So it was a 2-2 game thanks to the Perdomo blast. And then Kirby here in the top of the fourth inning. We got another double from Wilyer Abreu. And again, the 2-strike counts, man. Look at, we got C.J. Abrams, 2-2 count here. 2-2 pitch. He goes almost yard. He's going to score another run for the Emeralds. It's 3-2. They got the lead. Kirby not really finding it right now. 1-2 pitch here to Austin Riley. This one a little looper right in front of Nimmo. Abrams is going to score easily. He's not even going to throw it back in. Like, that's pointless. Don't give up a double to Riley. But that's another run for the Emeralds. And again, top 4th, Riley at first. Albies goes deep. The former Muskie. It is 6-2 Seattle. And George Kirby's like, yeah, we're good. Maybe not, my friend. Maybe not. Elimination game, game 5. You're already down 4 runs. And it has not been pretty. So we're going to jump now to the bottom of the 6th. Lindor strikes out. Brian Wu has been shutting the door. 2 earned runs, 3 hits given up against him. Let's jump bottom of the 8th. 2nd and 3rd situation here, but Perdomo, a beautiful play. Probably had more time than he thought he did, but Run's going to score. It's 6-3 now. 3-run game. Got to be careful here. So they're going to call on Raisel Iglesias to face off against Lindor. 2-2 pitch. Little ground ball here to Albies. He's so slick, so smooth out there. It's the end of the 8th inning. Jumping now to the very next inning. Top of the 9th, Austin Riley. Same spot as Ozzie Albies, the 2 former Braves. Going deep in this one. Riley's got a solo shot. 7-3. They get a run back off of LA. Man, at second, and then Eli freaking White. He does it again. What is this? Where did this come from Eli White? All the Braves, all the former Braves. Eli White, Albies, Austin Riley. That's going to do it, guys. It has to. It's got to. It's 9-3, 1-2 pitch. Torres, fly ball to right. Giving chase. Abreu makes the beautiful catch at the warning track. This game is over. The series is over. The Seattle Emeralds have knocked off their NL West rival, LA Knights, and they will advance to the AL Championship Series. I got to tell you, the 2 top seeds in the NL are out. LA and Miami. I mean, and we knew that those numbers, I mean, it's pretty arbitrary, pretty subjective, right? I mean, they got the wins in order to secure those 2 seeds, but, man, the NL was so close and so tight all season long to determine the divisional winners and whatnot. But, yeah, again, those numbers are a little arbitrary. Those seeds are a little arbitrary. But either way, them's the facts. The number 1 seed, LA Knights, are done. And the number 2 seed, Miami Moonshots, are done. Maybe we might see the number 1 seed fall here in Phoenix. We're in Phoenix. We're in the Burnside Dome. And in the top of the 1st inning, Spencer Strider going to get the call here in this one. Phoenix has run out of options a little bit there, but he was the next best guy, and they went with him. But what do we got? Whoa, what? Hey, guys, get back to the dugout. What is this? They're taking Seattle's celebration. Oh, no. The Mariners. I don't know. Should probably have never shown that, but you know what? That's fine. We like the memes. We like funny stuff there. We got to ask Taylor Ward what's up with that. We just have to. Hey, what do the Coyotes have to do with a trident? Okay? We got to know this. Sandy Alcantara going to get a double play. They're out of the inning. Bobby Witt strikes out swinging. Spencer Strider figuring it out here. Top of the 3rd, gets a K. Gets a strikeout of Will Smith as well. And he's now got a face off against Pete Alonso. 1-2. Going to take this one looking. Another slide piece from Strider. 3 strikeouts in the inning after a double given up. But Strider seems like he's figuring it out here as we go past the 4th inning. Alcantara, 4 Ks, no walks, 2 hits. Strider, the 2 earned, but he's been better with the strikeout pitch. Cortez is not going to like this call. It's strike 3, but it was right there. So Strider gets another strikeout in the top of the 5th. And this one, a little ground ball right to Devers. Makes a nice play. And the Coyotes still can't scratch across any more runs off of Strider. Alcantara is still looking good, though. Bottom 5. Nacho Molina. A little weak contact there to Ronnie Mauricio. Makes a good grab, and it is still 2-0, 2 hits apiece for both Yotes and Firebirds. Will Smith ground ball here, a little soft tapper. Oh, no. Davis Schneider just, ugh, that's gross. And Chuck Knoblocked it. For those of you guys that are really young, you don't know what I'm talking about, but he had the yips. Knobloch did for the Yankees. That's what that looked like. You're in the playoffs. You got an easy out right there. You should have it, but nope. So it's going to lead to a runner at first base, and then Pete Alonso steps up, and Landon Knack comes in to relieve, and he can't, I don't know if he lost it, like the contact made him freak out. I don't know. Either way, we got a runner at third base now. Alonso at first. Runners on the corners. Taylor Ward. 2-1 pitch. Oh, what a swing. What a swing. I mean, he took out the pitching wedge at this point. Look at this loft on this thing. 357, exit velo just under 100. It's a 3-run shot in the book. It doesn't matter how it got out, but it did. Alonso and Will Smith are in, and look at this swing plane. Look at that trajectory. Oh my goodness. What a swing by Taylor Ward. I mean, that's a high inside pitch that he just took out. He just lofted it out there. Top of the 6th, Landon Knack still out here. 2-2 pitch. Ronnie Mauricio goes over the big wooden wall out there in center. 422, and the Coyotes are laying belt to booty right now. I mean, look at this. Whack. Goodbye. I guess you might say they're laying the lumber. I don't know how you want to describe it, but 6-2 game, and then they're going to walk in a run thanks to a hit by pitch. 7-2 game. Bobby Witt goes line drive to left center in the gap. That's going to score another 2 runs. 8-2, 9-2. Witt's in for 2. This game's over, guys. This series is done. Colorado, again, took Phoenix out behind the woodshed, man. Look at it. And then a solo shot in the top of the 9th, just for good measure. Might as well take your BP. Get yourself ready for the ALCS. The Colorado Coyotes are going to knock off the #1 seed in the AL, the Phoenix Firebirds. And in their home stadium, too. Game 5. Like, it all lined up for Phoenix to finally knock out the Coyotes, but they couldn't do it. Hernandez will get a solo shot. Just had to show that one. But the final out of the game, did we get it? Yes, that is it. Bobby Witt with a great play. Nacho Molina, not the fleetest of foot guy. That's okay. That you can hit a ball up the middle. Witt's got time to make that type of throw when you're Nacho Molina barreling down first base. But the Colorado Coyotes, I didn't see this one coming, guys, but I know their offense is really good. They've got the name brand. They got the players to do it. Taylor Ward, Alonso, Mauricio. They got some prospects, Walker Jenkins, like Bobby Witt, Will Smith. It's a very complete, balanced team. Like, they don't really honestly get the love that they probably should. They might be the sleeper going into the ALCS. I mean, at this point, who are the sleepers, right? Maybe Chicago. It's been going Kentucky, Chicago, Kentucky. You would think that if all holds serve here, Chicago might win this game. But they got to take on Christopher Sanchez. And on the other side, you got Sonny Gray. It is going to be a pitching duel in this game number 5. Strings and breeze. Here we go. 5 innings from Sonny Gray in his last outing. 7 strikeouts. He's been very, very good. On the other side, you got Christopher Sanchez. 2 games, 1-0 record, no decision in the last one. 11 1/3 innings pitched. Strikeout rate has been very good, but the whip has been a little high, so we'll see if that's been a factor in this one for Sanchez. However, we are in the top of the 3rd. Sonny Gray, 50% of his pitch usage has been through the fastball, but he's building off of the fastball for everything else, just like that slider, just like that curve, whatever that was. Either way, another strikeout here for Sonny Gray. Let's jump to the bottom of the 3rd. Josh Young again. Man went 5 for 6 in one game. He continues to just absolutely rake. He's super hot right now. I mean, at this point, do you just walk him? I guess, baby. O'Neal Cruz swung on, missed at a sinker. Sanchez in a little mini jam here. Nothing game. You've got to basically be perfect if you're Sanchez, because Chicago, they got some pieces, but you know, they're a little on the light side on offense here. So Young is not going to test the throw. Nico Horner is there safely at first. 1-2 pitch here. Cal Raleigh swing on and miss through the circle change. Good pitch. He might have been looking for the sinker at that point. 4 strikeouts for Sanchi. And then on a 1-2 pitch here, we got Blaze Alexander. Oh, not in time. That's an unfortunate earned run to give up, though, honestly, because there's nothing that Blaze could have done in that situation except the play that he made. He couldn't get Cruz. He was too fast. Trio's going to strike out. It's going to end the inning, so Sanchez gets another K. Top of the 4th, Sonny Gray. Oh, what luck. What luck. Kentucky going to get bailed out here. Little line drive right to first base, then this quick tag at first. Unbelievable. PCA draws a walk, though. He is probably going. He's probably stealing at this point. 2-2 pitch. Yes, he was on the move, and he pulled the second baseman, Polanco, away from the hole. And Austin Hayes delivers right through the hole that Polanco was occupying. Beautiful job of hit and run. Hayes gets an RBI double. Chicago is back in this thing. Marcelo Meyer liked to go the other way a lot in this series, but it's going to be out to Jordan Beck out there in left field. 1-2 count here. Jordan Beck up to bat. And again, Blaze Alexander can't make the play in the hole at short. 1-2 pitch here to Xander Bogaerts. Another base hit for Kentucky. Again, look at the abbreviations, guys. I know my ADD, but look at chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Another cheap one right there. Look at all these cheapies. It's like the KFC menu. Taylor Walls with a chip shot little single. Chicago's not having any luck right now. 2-2 count here to Josh Young, and that is another line drive from him. A rocket, but this will be caught and then throw to home, not in time. I mean, Contreras did drop the ball, but Beck had a really good read on it. Great timing at third base. You just tip the cap to him. Strike 3 pitch. That one will be called on Cruz, and then we got the top of the order now. 6 Ks for Sanchez. Nico Horner steps to the plate. 2-2 count. He's got him swinging. That's it for the Strings. The damage, only 1 run. That is absolutely huge for Chicago. If you're Kentucky, you would have thought you would have got out of that with a lot more. Kentucky gets good pitching still here from Sonny Gray. He's got 7, make it 8 now for Josh Adams. He's got Reagan striking out. He's got Josh Adams striking out. And then Ha-Seong Kim, ground ball to second. Nico's got that one. Horner throws out Kim, and that's the end of the inning. Let's jump now to the bottom of the 6th. Josh Young, stay hot. Why don't you? Deep drive to left. That one's gone. A solo homer for Josh Young. And Kentucky inching a little bit closer to the final buzzer here to get to that ALCS. Beautiful swing from Josh Young. He's just been hot this entire divisional round. Got a little insurance now. 3-1 game. Jackson Churio, deep drive to center. PCA with a dive. Can't make the catch. He's so good out there in center field, but he couldn't lock that one down. So it's a double for Churio. He's going to slide in safely here to third. Very aggressive play there. If you're out, you don't have any other runners on. So they're going to try to get that insurance run, another insurance run, make this thing 4-1. Jordan Beck, base hit right past Josh Adams, the first baseman. That is going to score another run for Kentucky. They do get that insurance run. That is just sound baseball. That's why I love the Strings so much, is that they just do everything right. They're tough, man. They're so tough. Again, they got established players too, but they play the game the right way. Very tough team. Blaze Alexander grounds out here to first. David Bednar gets the first out of the top of the 9th. Full count pitch here. Contreras, I have no idea how he got a hold of that one, but Bogaerts gets out number 2. Final out now for the Breeze. 1-1 pitch to Ramon Laureano. Deep drive to right, and Churio is there. This game, this series, it's over. The Strings will advance to the ALCS to take on the Colorado Coyotes. I just didn't think that was what was going to happen on that side of the bracket. Just a lot of weird stuff. in this GGBL Season 1 playoffs. I tell you, a lot of crazy storylines happening here, but storylines nonetheless. That's why I love this league so much. We're going to start building out some rivalries, some storylines as we get into Season 2. I can just feel it coming. So here we are. ALCS, NLCS. There are your participants. There are your contestants. Colorado, Kentucky, Seattle, and Nashville. Not the 4 teams that I was expecting here, but, you know, Seattle is the 4 seed. Nashville as the 6 seed. Nashville at this point might be the darling, you know? Honestly, like the favorite at this point probably is Kentucky. They're the highest seed that remains. Colorado was the 4 seed. Seattle was the 4 seed. And of course, Nashville as the 6th in the wild card. So of the teams that were left, only one has not played in the wild card round. That'd be Kentucky. So does that benefit them, or is they still the favorite? What do you guys think in the comment section? Leave a like if you like this thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And again, 50 channel points for those that will guess the correct Gold Series matchup. For me, I'm probably taking Kentucky and Seattle. That's probably my pick. I think Seattle's just really tough with that offense with Stoits, and of course I think Albies and their other offensive players are coming around. Riley, Albies, Willier Abreu. Plus Seattle's just got that 3-headed monster in that bullpen. Like, that bullpen's very, very good. Their pitching staff is very solid too with Wu and McClanahan. I think they're just really good. Nashville's just really sneaky. They're very sneaky. That offense can play anywhere. Sometimes they get good pitching outings from Logan Webb and some others. They've got a decent team too, but don't count them out. They got Brody Bush, Corbin Carroll, Luis Garcia Jr., right? It is a good offense over there with Nashville. Either way, championship series should be fun, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.